We have an exclusive information that one of the oldest whales is accumulating Bitcoin. Over $1 billion in the last 30 days was accumulating by this single whale. At the same time, Bitcoin is right now breaking out of this double bottom formation, as you can see right here, and we will be discussing the probabilities of continuation towards $46,000 resistance, or if this rally is actually going to be a failure and we will fill the CME futures gap. We will be discussing that thanks to probabilities, and we will be calculating the probabilities through technical, fundamental and some sentiment analysis as well. So if you want to know what is going to happen next in the crypto market, make sure you are watching. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from Crypto Paradise, and as you can see, the Bitcoin have formed a double bottom formation just above our CME futures gap, which is right now acting as a support because some of the market makers just don't want this CME futures gap to be closed. So as you can see, we have created two equal lows. This is our first low and this is our second low. It is at equal levels, and that is the reason why we are calling that a double bottom formation, because we need two equal lows. Between them we need a high, a local high, and as we can see, we have created one at around $43,440, and in most of the cases it needs to come from a downtrend, so we can have this downward trend line, and this is exactly what we are having as well. And as you can see, just recently we have been broken above this trend line, and we are trying to establish this $43,000 resistance as a support. That means that we need to flip this resistance on a 4-hour time frame. Right now we are looking at 4-hour time frame, but also on a daily time frame. So the confirmation is going to be that the daily candle will close about $43,000, and that will be increasing the probabilities that this breakout of this double bottom formation will be successful. What are the targets if this double bottom formation breakout will be a success? We can easily calculate it with our price range tool. We basically have this high, we have these lows, so I will put the counting tool to the lows, I will put it to the high, which is this resistance at $43,400 approximately, and I will put it above the trend line. Alright, so this is the breakout of the trend line, and as we can see, it's around 6.99% profit, and it perfectly works with our $46,000 resistance, which you know very well from our previous videos, which is also 0.718 Fibonacci retracement level. So very crucial resistance level right here. And as you know, also this zone between $43,000 to $46,000 is absolutely amazing zone for altcoins. We have been experiencing that in the past few days ago. We have been in this accumulation consolidation cycle just for a few days, but even only in these few days, the altcoins, some of the strong altcoins have been absolutely outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum extremely well, and we are expect the same to happen if we are able to establish this $43,000 as a support and continue higher to our $46,000 resistance right here. As you remember from the previous video, I have been sharing with you that 43,700 level, which we already almost hit. However, once we hit this level, what is gonna cause that most of the short positions which are right now in the market will be liquidated, and once the Bitcoin liquidates and stops these short positions, these contracts will automatically open a long positions, and it will help the price of Bitcoin to push forward to the upside. So I've been sharing with you some on-chain data, because we can see basically where most of the people have their stop losses and liquidation levels, and most of these short orders which have been opened around 43,000, 42,000 have their liquidation levels around this level. So once we are able to hit this level, it will help to push the Bitcoin price to the upside, and for the whales it will be extremely easy to then ride it towards our major resistance $46,000, and then we will be able to continue in our consolidation cycle. And I'm repeating, this is going to be absolutely off some of the strong altcoins, and with ParadiseTeam VIPs we are ready to get them. Let me repeat what is right now important. What is important for this double bottom breakout to be successful is on a daily time frame. Let me switch on a daily time frame. That means this candle, which is closing in 15 hours, needs to close about $43,000 $1,000 and flip it into a support. Afterwards, the probabilities will be extremely bullish, and what we will be doing, we will be also together with some of the strong altcoins entering into a Bitcoin long position, and we will also have absolutely amazing opportunity to create very nice risk to reward trade. So the target, as you know, will be around 6% higher. We will be targeting $46,000, and because of this trend line, we will be able to place the Bitcoin stop loss level quite low, right? So we will be able to place it just around these wicks. If you want to be extremely safe, you can place it below these wicks, because you understand the crypto market is very volatile. So even though the trend would be upside, you can just get wicked out. However, if you want to play it more aggressively, you can just put it below this breakout structure and it should work very well. So after we have this confirmation that the daily candle will close above to $43,000, and then we will get on a lower time frame some kind of impulsive move to the upside, which will again just increase the probabilities. We will be entering absolutely amazing risk to reward strategy Bitcoin trade position, where we will be targeting $46,000, which is around 6% profit, and we will be risking only something around 2%. So if you want to be long-term profitable, this is exactly what you need to do. Only create the best risk to reward trades as possible, avoid any other trade, and your results will be consistent. But this is not all, this is just technical analysis. Right now, let's analyze more things from the market which can add to our bullish probabilities that Bitcoin will continue to the upside. So one of them is the dollar index chart. This is basically dollar against all of other currencies, which includes cryptocurrencies as well. And as you can see, the dollar index is trading below resistance zone. We are just having a retest, and as you know from our previous videos, we expect the dollar index to continue in a downward pressure, and we expect that this bearish price action will continue towards 92. And as you know from the past performance, when the dollar index is going down, most of the times Bitcoin is going up. So this just adds up to the probabilities of bullish likelihood for Bitcoin in a medium time frame. Let's understand who is right now driving this upward movement. Is it a leverage positions, which would be unhealthy, or is it a spot positions, which would be actually healthy, right? When we have the spot buys, it is healthy price action. We already know that some of the whales are accumulating heavily Bitcoin at these levels, but let's just check it out. So firstly, let's take a look at the funding rates. We can see that the funding rates are quite neutral on Binance, quite positive on OKX, and overall quite positive on other markets. What can we understand from that is that on Binance, most of the people are 50-50 short versus longs. On OKX, we can see most of the people are a little bit more bullish, and then we have just mixture of signals. However, are these funding rates right now at these levels of Bitcoin really relevant? Where for that, we need to look at our open interest. So how many people are actually trading with leverage? So right now we can see that the open interest, basically the open contracts in total, is worth $273 million. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Most of the people are not trading. Most of the people who were trading in 22, 21, 20 and 19 bull market are not in the market right now. As you can see, during the bear market in 2018, we have been with open interest even higher. We have been at around 326 millions, as you can see right here, and we are at the moment below at around $265 million. So the funding rates are actually not that important right now, and because of this very low open interest, we can understand that the Bitcoin move was driven by spot markets, spot buys, so it is actually healthy, and there is a likelihood that the move of this trend will continue with higher probabilities. We can confirm that most of the people are still not in the markets based on the sentiment. As you can see, the sentiment is still extremely low. It's only at 0.339 points. And as I already been saying in the previous videos, this bull market of Bitcoin will continue until the sentiment can cross the price of Bitcoin. So this orange chart is the sentiment score, this white chart is the Bitcoin price, and basically the rally will finish once the sentiment is higher than the Bitcoin price, as we have seen, for example, here. Yeah, so the sentiment went higher above the white line, and then you can see Bitcoin dumped and it been experiencing some correction cycle, right? So until we can go into this correction cycle, the whales, the market makers, needs enough funds for that, right? They need to have the liquidity to sell into. How they get the liquidity? They will get it from the people. Right now, as we can see, based on the open interest, there is not enough people. So the whales, the market makers, there is nobody they can sell to. So we need the sentiment, we need the fear of missing out, we need the excitement to go up, and then the whales will be able to sell, and we will be following the whales and we will be selling with them, right? And then after that we will enter the correction cycle, we will make money, and then again we will be buying at the bottom, as we have been doing during the whole cycle of the Bitcoin right here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is everything from me right now. I will be seeing you in the next video. If you have enjoyed it, please smash the like button, subscribe, smash the notification bell. If you want to start trading like a pro, I will see you in a ParadiseTeam VIP with our team. We are ready to make you the best trader in the room. Or if you just want more updates from us, make sure you join our free Telegram channels, and I will see you next time. Cheers.